From the Dollar Western Wear Studio, this is Lubbock's country leader and home of Jeff, Mudflap, and the gang.
Good morning. It is Jeff, Mudflap the Gang. It is Wednesday. It is September 24th. So, yeah, a good day today, hopefully. So, And gang check-in this morning. Got the Sonic text line is happening at 806-900-9630. A lot of people checking in, and let's just get to that right now. We got William, Ricky, Desi, David, also Pop C, Ms. Lisa, James, Sylvia, Eva, Lance the firefighter, Kimberly, Ray, and Tammy are here. Artie, Jonathan, Gary, Denver City, Charlie, Carl, Jimmy, and Neil. We got Butch, Ken Bob, Jeannie, Troy the painter, Hayes, Cecil, Monkey, Elaine, Jamie, KK, Aaron. We got Rachel, Banker Bob, Milkman, Big Dave, Justin Beaver. We got Peggy, Dawn, Larry, and Susan checking in this morning. So thank you, everybody, for being here this morning. Yes, it is pre-Friday.
Yeah.
Some people would call it just Wednesday. Others apparently refer to it as something called Hump Day, which, you know, my all-time
Hump Day, baby!
My all-time favorite right there. So there's Jesse. Good morning, Jesse.
Hi,
How's it
Jesse.
going? All right, so some things. Let's see here. You know, we talked about this a little bit earlier. Riley Green and Cody Johnson land in People magazine, you know, People's Sexiest Man Alive Reader's Choice poll.
Yeah.
And so it's good that those two guys got a chance.
Right.
You know, I guess a few weeks ago, you and I both declined to be a part of it again this year.
You
and
know,
I think that it was so guys like Riley Green and Cody Johnson could ultimately have a chance.
We can't always be out there. I mean, you
Right.
know, we you know.
Yeah. No, it's
not
time to
fair.
you're exactly right. And it's time to let some other guys have a shot
Yeah.
at being sexiest man alive, you know, because after a while it becomes a burden.
It
you
does,
know?
yeah.
Certain expectations and
I
things.
mean,
So
my wife every day, she's like, "Oh, wow, look at you. Look at you.
yeah, I bet that's exactly
Look
what she
at
says.
you."
But anyway, Cody Johnson, Riley Green get to be a part of it now because of our generosity. So just want to pass that along. Let's see here. Tammy and Molly checking in this morning. Also, Donna is here now.
Donna.
Baywatch, mentioned this a little bit earlier. Baywatch, one of the greatest TV shows of all time. They're rebooting that. It's going to be in the 26-27 television series. They'll have the famous iconic red swimsuits. There will be a hot new cast. There will be adrenaline. There will be romance. And, of course, slow-mo spectacles like you've come to know and love with Baywatch. So be looking for that from Fox Entertainment coming up here in 26-27.
I can't remember how many slow-mo pictures there were.
Yeah, well, but I don't know that you remember each individual one, but you just remember overall that there was a lot of slow motion running and things like that. So and then Luke Combs and his wife Nicole expecting their third child. So that's really cool too.
That is
good.
cool.
Good for them.
Yeah.
We don't really have any. Kyle, by the way, said his prediction for the Tech game this weekend is 0-0. So, Kyle, I think I'll agree with you.
I think
Probably
so.
you.
I think that's it.
Yeah, no, it's a bye week. Tech is off this week, and it comes at a good time. I mean, you know, you're 4-0 now. You've got, you know, Baron Morton got a little dinged up there. That gives him an extra week, hopefully to heal up some. It gives.
I'm assuming he's got a concussion. I mean, I haven't really heard much about it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I don't know. I haven't really heard either. It may be out there, but I haven't heard. I was too busy yesterday to follow too much of that. But Will Hammond, you know, certainly looked good as the backup, and he'll be, if Barron can't go, I'm sure Will be ready to go during for that Houston game, which is that'll be the next game. It's on the road as well, so Tech will be on the road again. So
Heck, might be a strategy. Other teams are going to be like, don't hurt the starting quarterback. Don't tack, because we don't want the second stringer in there.
I know it really started going bad for Utah when Hammond came in there, but that's the thing. It's always the backup is always Mr. Popularity on the team. You know, it always happens that way. Everybody wants the backup. You know,
Barron's a good athlete.
But he looked good.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with Barron.
Right.
I just, you know, Hammond just looked good. He came in, did a great job.
No, he was ready. He was prepared. Big Martin just said Hammond for mayor. See,
yeah,
man.
I'm telling you,
backup quarterback, always popular guy. But no, Tech is fortunate to have a backup that is as good as Will Hammond that guy, man, he's a student of the game, and I mean, he watches a lot of film. He studies. He's always prepared. And as a backup quarterback, you got to be that guy. You got to be prepared because you never know when something's going to happen, and you're thrust into a situation that, if you're not ready, bad things can happen. It's like me being the understudy that time when I was like in second grade. I think we did the Shoemaker and the Elves at school, and I was the understudy for. I think I was the understudy for the Shoemaker or something.
Wow, you were the Shoemaker.
Yeah, well, I wasn't. I was just the understudy for the Shoemaker. But anyway, in second grade, I was sitting there, and Jeffrey, it's important you learn all your lines because I think it was a guy named Alan that was I think he was the actual Shoemaker in the thing. And so, they told me it's very important you study and learn your lines because you never know if Alan's sick or something, you'll have to be the Shoemaker. And I'm sitting there going, okay. I can remember even second grade. I was like, man, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to have to do that. You kidding me? He's not going to get sick. Luckily for me, he did not get sick because if he would have, it would have been absolute disaster. Disaster. I didn't know one single line. I couldn't have got up there and I had no clue. Because I was just betting I was just gambling that he was not going to get sick, and he didn't. So
he's a real boy, Daddy.
Yeah, that's where I would have been up there just saying ridiculous stuff. Well, I'm a shoemaker. I guess I should make some shoes.
My, what a big foot you have.
Right? Oh man!
Would you like leather or ostrich quill?
Did you ever have to be? Were you the understudy or anything, or were you the leading man? I mean, what did you do when you had those situations?
No, I never had an understudy. I mean, I never had to be the.
But did you ever have a part in a play or anything?
Oh yeah, let's see. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe did that one.
Oh wow, what were you?
I was
wardrobe.
I was that. She told me when I came away that it was my lucky day. I believed her. White dress came flowing down. Go on spinning around. White face lady, you're pretty.
So you were the understudy.
That's the only line I remember in that one. No. Let's see. I was. I can't remember what. I was the kid. I was the young kid.
In
that didn't
witch,
believe her. Yeah, the line.
That thing, the line, whatever that was.
Let's see. And then what else was I? The Music Man. Right here in River City.
It starts with a P. It stands for pool.
Yeah.
But that one. Okay. Yeah,
that's the one. Let's see. What else? I feel like I was in another one, but I can't remember.
Must have been a good one.
Oh, yeah. It was one of the best.
I didn't do a lot of that. I mean, I think after my lack of commitment to the Shoemaker and the Elves, I think that was pretty much
it was on your resume.
It just kind of, I was tagged as a guy that didn't learn his lines, and from there on, I don't think I was ever put into any sort of even an understudy position at that point. So the only other thespian moment that I ever had was at church. It was a church play, and just to really demonstrate the abilities of my acting skills and how convincing I was, I played the part of a tent.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But
sure, my parents were really proud,
Yeah.
I didn't have any speaking lines or anything. I mean,
Did you put your pole up?
I literally played an inanimate object. So here's how bad it was. I mean, it was one of those things where I think they were just trying to figure out a way to get me involved.
So who
doesn't have a part? Well, Jeff doesn't have anything to do. Well, we could make him. Could we make him a tent? And so I can't remember what the Bible story was we were doing now. But it was but it was somehow that somebody had a shelter or a tent or something,
right?
And so I had to go on the stage. How humiliating is this? Now that I look back on it, and this probably would have been around third grade or something like that, third or fourth, coming off my moment as the understudy for the Shoemaker and the Elves. I literally have to go on the stage with two broomsticks. And I put my arms straight out in front of me, and I'm holding the broomsticks, vertically there. And my arms are holding onto that, and they draped a blanket over my arms.
I think we're learning a lot about you. What may be wrong with you?
Yeah, I know, right? I got a lot of problems, but that was it. I played the part of a tent, so everybody could see me. I'm standing up there doing this, and
oh, look at Jeffrey! He's got the tent.
People in the audience are probably, is that really a tent or is that a human? I can't tell. I think that's a real tent. He is convincing. Wow, look at this. Somebody tell me, is that a tent? Oh my gosh. It was so I was so embarrassed.
Glad a big wind didn't come up.
The part
and knock
of the
you
tent
down.
was played by little Jeffrey. I mean, it was just it was humiliating.
Man.
I think that probably was the last time I was ever in a play, though.
Okay.
So yeah. So there you go. If anybody has anything coming up and you're looking for someone to play the part of a tent, I do have a lot of deep experience in that area. So that tent, that's even worse. I know. Just let it out. I know you want to laugh. Go ahead. I just let it out. But it's even because before, sometimes they would have somebody would play a tree, but they would cut out like a tree shape, and it had a hole for your face,
right? And
you just hold it, and you'd be smiling through the little hole. At least there, you were at least, I think that was even more dignified than, I don't know, just give him some broomsticks and let him be a tent. Just do something with him. I don't know. Just give him
be
something.
A very big tent. I mean,
Well, yeah, it was like in third grade.
Right,
Exactly. It was
a
a small
tent?
shelter, So
some homeless guy come around on the tent.
Anyway, all right, that's enough of that. Coming up here,
I feel like you got off some baggage.
Yes, great moments in theater. All right. Anyway, it's 7:16. Dad joke coming up here in a few minutes.
Thespian.
Yeah, thank you. Thespian.
Thespian.
Get that right, please. Anyway, moving on. We got dad joke coming up. Get the birthday list going. If you got a birthday you'd like to get on the list this morning, 806-900-9630. That is the Sonic text line.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Jeff, Mudflap and the Gang.
96.3 KLLL. Red, white, and blue through and through.
Come on.
KLLL. Y'all ready? Let's go.
Kins.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
it's so depressing.
Hear the Jeff Mudflap and the Gang podcast on the new Sonic KLLL mobile app. Y'all are listening to KLLL.
I felt pretty good this morning.
Yeah,
Again,
yeah.
you're starting to get that early morning tap on the shoulder of fall, just saying, hey, hang in there. Hang in there. I'll be there. Birthdays today.
How about Kristen Johnson, Idalou Salazar, Kinley Shields, Katie Motes, Levi Mendoza, Vince Patrick, David Biddy, Evan Reed, Kenda Hare, Amy Ingram. Let's see, more birthdays today. Courtney Cantu, Belinda Blatcher, Julie Johnson, Scott Curtis, Grace Garnett, Casey Cash, Shelby England, Brenda Keeler, Elizabeth Fulmer, and Norma Hill. Happy birthday.
Nice job. Woo! You did good this morning.
Not to mess them up.
No, you nailed it. Really good. One of your best performances ever.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Mudflap here for Rascal Supplies. Man, these guys are the truck experts. They're the real deal. And I got a question for you. Since they're the real deal, is your truck still stock? Well, you need to see these guys because they'll unstock your truck with an upgrade that you need. I mean, we're talking lift kits, bumpers, toolboxes, bed liners, hitches, light bars, breathe, truck beds, covers, side steps, suspensions. Whoops. Oopsie.
That sounds suspicious.
I know, really, yeah. Anyway, upgrades and truck beds. They're the experts of unstocking your truck. So if your truck still looking factory plain, don't wait around. You can get up to $250 off an item there in the store. So that's pretty incredible. Get down to Rascal Supply Company. They're located at 702 Woodrow Road, or you can visit their website at rascalsupplies.com. That's rascalsupplies.com. Rascal, they're ready to unstock your truck.
96.3 KLLL.
Jeff, Mudflap, and the gang.
Missing you in the morning.
96.3 KLLL.
I'm not that guy.
either, but not a lot of medical people wear Crocs. I mean, I guess they're really comfortable, for that job and everything. You see Crocs kind of made a comeback. A lot of people wear Crocs. Yep. I get it. I just never been Crocs guy, but apparently Crocs for dogs are back. Have you ever had Crocs for your dogs?
You know what? My weenie dog, I've never seen her wear any.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to say, oh, yeah, matter of fact, we've got Crocs for our dog.
I'm a little shocked. My wife, loves
that's
that
funny
weenie.
the way you said that. I was like, well, as a matter of fact, no. Oh. That's an odd way of putting that. Anyway, after an earlier sellout.
I guess I was just shocked to think that we've not done it.
Right.
Because I'm like, you know what? My wife, she loves decorating
the dogs
that dog. Yeah.
Well, after an earlier sellout, the pet-sized foam clogs have returned, complete with adjustable straps, a grippy tread bottom, and breathable holes. I guess after talking to dogs everywhere, they decided those were some improvements that dogs were demanding in their Crocs footwear.
Oh, yes.
They say they're not built for serious walks, but they've become a viral hit among pet owners looking to add a little flair to their dog's wardrobe.
Oh.
So lots of different colors. They'll have light blue, dark blue, yellow, orange, green, and pink. And seeing a picture of this, they look hilarious. They really do. Dogs with Crocs on. That is just funny. Do you think dogs like wearing human clothes? I mean, you put little sweaters on them and stuff, and then putting Crocs. I mean, I wonder if do they even think, or are they aware, or are they annoyed? You ever wonder that?
Maybe the little Chihuahua dogs, they like it, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Other than that, I don't think
I just always figured dogs are just like, oh, my gosh. I hope the rest of the dogs don't see me in this. How embarrassing is this going to be? I mean, they probably thought, it's like, hey, I heard Fred down the street got some Crocs. And they're talking about it, and dogs secretly are embarrassed. They don't want to leave the house. I don't know. It's funny, though, how we do that, though. We want to put clothes and humanize our dogs, But anyway, that's interesting, though. But the picture, I mean, it's kind of cute. I mean,
what if the tides were turned?
Okay.
Like the dogs are trying to, either dress or undress us. Since we wear clothes, like, take his clothes off, let him walk. That type of thing. And then you'd be like, oh, I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, well, yeah. So I've never thought about that.
I know, I did.
You always end up having a very unusual take on the day's events. So Barbie says her pit gets excited when she goes to put her hoodie on her.
That poor pit. Wow.
But I guess she likes her hoodie. So there you go. Sometimes I think maybe the one thing I would say, maybe some dogs do appreciate, like a hoodie or a sweater or something that makes them feel secure, maybe. Just the way it fits around them, it makes them feel, less anxiety or something, perhaps.
I
don't know.
I don't know.
I'm no pet expert at all.
I've never taken their blood pressure,
Right. No, I
did it.
don't know anything like that. But anyway, the big picture is whether or not you're into that kind of thing. There are Crocs for dogs now, but they're going to be hard to come by because they keep selling out. And so, and I wonder what size. How do you measure? I mean,
I don't know.
Your dog's shoe size.
I mean,
who knows?
yeah,
What size shoe do you even know? What size shoe your dog wears?
No, I don't know what size shoe my dog
I wouldn't
wears.
even know how to begin. They're just little paws, so I mean, it looks like one size would fit all for the most part, unless you had a really big dog.
Next thing you know, we'll be putting underwear on them. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, well, we'll stick with the Crocs probably for now, but.
High school football is here.
And the best way to keep up with your favorite teams on the South Plains is 806varsity.com.
Presented by Leakey's Plumbing, Heating, and AC.
Get team schedules,
In-game scores,
plus upload game photos,
game highlights.
band performances, and more.
Keep up with the boys of ball with 806varsity.com.
From 96.3 KLLL.
Ag Texas Farm Credit. Man, are you ready to put down roots? Well, Ag Texas is there to provide reliable credit and crop insurance to their member owners so you can feed and clothe the world. So if you're needing to cover some operating costs, if you're thinking about the perfect hunting lease, they got the finance built for the way you work with competitive rates and even better people. They'll assist you in picking the best fit for your purchase. Now, you can go from pasture to paycheck. It all starts here with a partner who gets Ag. You can find a location near you, or you can go to their website, agtexas.com. That's agtexas.com. Land ownership, one step closer with Ag Texas Farm Credit.
From the Dollar Western Wear Studio, this is Lubbock's country leader and home of Jeff, Mudflap, and the Gang.
It is 7:54. Here is today's Bible verse. It comes from Romans 1:20. For ever since the world was created, people have seen the earth and sky. Through everything God made, they can clearly see his invisible qualities, his eternal power and divine nature, so they have no excuse for not knowing God. That is Romans 1:20.
Jeff, Mudflap, and the Gang. Making mornings great again.
Jeff, Mudflap, and the gang.
96.3 KLLL. Red, white, and blue through and through.
Come on.
KLLL. You ready? Let's go.
Today.
Yeah, high today of 79, maybe 80 if we're lucky, just depending on the cloud cover. But right now it's 65.
All right, time to play the 1 second song. If you'd like to play, see if you can figure these out with us this morning. Sonic text line is 806-900-9630. Yesterday was a good day. A lot of people got the ones yesterday. They were 80s, right?
Yeah, this one may be hard.
Okay.
This one's 90s pop.
90s pop. Ugh,
Yeah,
okay.
and they're going to be
Okay.
they may be difficult, specifically
Early 90s or just throughout the whole 90s?
Early 90s.
See,
yeah,
the early 90s was a terrible time for pop music overall.
Yeah.
Because that was when country was really booming, and Garth and Brooks and Dunn and all the stuff that was happening there. Pop music wasn't that great in the early 90s.
I think the first one will be all right.
Okay.
But after that, we're going to see how well people how well people know their pop
Chance
music.
is already talking smack. He said 3 for 3. Let's go.
Okay,
All right.
Chance, I like it.
All right, here we
like
go.
that.
Nice confidence. Okay, here we go. Here is song number 1.
Strike the pose.
Oh, yeah, okay. I know that one.
Yeah, I figured this one.
Strike the pose.
Strike the
Everybody
pose.
can do the video stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, I am going to go on that one. I'm going with Madonna and Vogue.
Yes,
Vogue.
you got it.
Vogue.
You got it. That's
Madonna,
it.
Vogue. Okay, yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, Brandy knew that one. Kimberly knew that. Tina knew that. Mike H knew that. Chance knew that.
Yeah.
And Tim knew that. Tammy knew that. Kyle got it. Yeah, that was fairly easy. That was,
This is when it ramps up.
Uh-oh.
This
Okay.
is when it ramps up.
Okay, this is when
we find out the real 90s pop people.
Okay, Barbie said I knew it, but I was driving. So
Okay, Barbie.
see, that's fine. We accept that. Yeah, Kimberly got it. Okay, here we go. So this is when it gets real. Okay? Bring it. Oh man, okay,
That's a good one,
yeah,
too.
it is. Let's see. I can hear it. Let's see. Oh, this is a tough one. This is a tough one. There was a lot of these kind of groups. Oh, who was this?
Oh,
let's
yeah.
see.
Oh, I'm feeling for you.
Man, I don't know. This is
Anybody?
God, this just seems like one of those forgettable groups of the '90s.
Uh-huh.
Like they had a few hits, probably. I mean, it sounds
You're
like
on the
something
right
like
track.
sounds like something like The System with "Don't Disturb This Groove" or something. I don't think that's it though. There was another group called After 7 that had a bunch of hits back through then. It could have been Color Me Bad had a lot of songs back then. Gosh, man, I don't know. I can't place this one. I don't know. Maybe I'm way off base on that. It's just that drum. There's a lot of songs that started like that. I don't know, man. You got me on this one.
It must have been love.
Oh, Roxette. Okay, yeah. So I was off base. I was thinking more R&B kind of stuff there, because a lot of those songs started like that too. You know, it had that same kind of thing.
Yep.
Roxette, Must Have Been Love. Yeah. All right.
Anybody
And
get
those
it?
were songs I was playing when I was the jammer back in the day, man. Let's see. Yeah, Chance actually got that one.
What?
Chance is a big Roxette fan. I didn't know that. All right, way to go. Let's see. Kyle said Milli Vanilli. See, that was more. I was thinking more of that kind of R&B kind of a thing. Yeah. All right. Dawn, she says, I know it, but I don't know it. Yeah. Okay, that's accurate. That's kind of how I felt. Brandy didn't know that one. Tammy didn't know that one.
I knew I'd stomp people.
Yeah, that was a tough one. Yeah, Chance reminded me. Yeah, you're right, Chance. One of the big songs they had was one called "You Got the Look." You know, yeah. Remember that one?
I do.
Yeah, that was a good one too. All right, song number 3. Man, you really got me on song number 2.
Yeah.
Dang, man.
This number 3. Well, I don't want to give you any.
Okay, here we go. Oh, jeez.
Told you it ramps up.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That right there sounds like about 1,000 early 90s songs.
Yep.
Was it a female artist?
Mm-hmm.
Was it, there's artists that had songs that sound a lot like that. I don't know. Is it a big female artist? Like, it was very popular?
Yeah. She's my
Janet Jackson, maybe?
She's my favorite. I'll say that.
She's your favorite?
Well, I think she has the best voice that I've ever heard.
Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
No. Oh, you're trying to fake me out now. Okay. You really, I don't know. Is it Janet Jackson? No, that's Miss Jackson if you're nasty. Golly, man, that is. Yeah, Brandy. It sounds like every song in the '90s. I mean, it really did. That's why it's so hard to identify it, because there was so much just bland music from the early '90s. It all sounded alike. There was not any really gigantic songs. Really, it was not a good time for pop music in the early '90s. So, look, so we can move on. I don't really know what
Whitney Houston.
Oh, okay. I'm Your Baby Tonight.
I'm Your Baby Tonight.
Yeah, so you said Whitney Houston. It hit me. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, all right. Chance said, I'm Every Woman. Hey, listen, Chance.
Oh, you were 2 for 3, Chance.
Oh, I don't think he was guessing. I think he was making an announcement. Chance, you be you. No, Chance has no. He knew. Chance knew it was Whitney, and yeah, he said it's Whitney, Jeff. Yeah, I just couldn't. It's weird how some of those songs like that. That's what I'm saying. That to me, that early '90s period, there's just a lot of just okay music that at the time it was like, yeah, it's okay, but it wasn't really. I mean, seriously, that in that era, that is when Garth Brooks was so huge that, I mean, he was the biggest artist on the planet. All the pop stations were playing Garth Brooks. I mean, it was the pop music just wasn't happening until about, when the second coming of like boy bands, when you had like NSYNC and Backstreet Boys and, a lot of that stuff that really hit in the 90s. Britney Spears,
Britney Britney.
Not saying Britney's great music. I'm just
Leave
saying she was
Britney
big. Oh,
alone.
yeah. So anyway, all right. Well, way to go, man. You really you stumped me on that. Peggy got 2 of them. That's impressive.
Wow, that's
right
impressive, though.
Let's see.
I knew there'd be a stumper today.
No, those were pretty good. Dawn had said Prince, but she said never mind. LOL. So